Okay, we're going to subtract these two rational expressions, and the good news is that they already have the same denominators, right? Therefore, we will just put them together and focus on combining terms on the top, okay? And we don't have to factor anything at the moment. We'll just focus on combining like terms on the top. So with that being said, let's write this down as one big fraction, and we'll write this down as 3x squared plus 7x plus 2. The denominator stays the same for now, right? And then for the top, I'll just put this down. We have the first term is x squared, and then next plus 10x, and then plus 25, right? Okay, so this is pretty straightforward. Here, we have to be careful. When we are subtracting another rational expression, remember, on the top, there's always that invisible parentheses. In this case, let's put that down right here, because I will have to take the negative sign and then multiply in, right? And now let's take a look. When we take negative times x squared, that will give us negative x squared, okay? And then next, we do the same thing. We take the negative sign, multiply with 5x. Negative times positive, that's negative, and this is 5x, all right? And lastly, we take the negative, multiply with the positive 15, and that's going to give us what? That's going to give us negative 15, like this, okay? So this is what we have at the moment, and we just have to focus on the top, all right? So we see that x squared minus x squared, that will be just 0, so we can just cross them out, okay? And then next, we have the 10x minus 5x. That will be what? That will be just 5x, right? And the next one is plus 25 minus 15. That will be plus 10. And this is over that, which is the 3x squared plus 7x plus 2. Okay? Are we done with this? No, because we still have to try to factor things out and see if we can cancel anything out or not, right? On the top, we can just factor out the 5. So put on the 5, and then we will have x plus 2 left, right? Because you see, originally it was 5x, but we factor out the 5, we have the x left. Originally, we have a plus 10, but we factor out the 5, so we have a plus 2 left. Over, how can we factor this out? Well, let me just show you guys the tic-tac-toe method on the side real quick, all right? So, as we have over there, 3x squared plus 7x plus 2. And then I'll just do it with the tic-tac-toe method to figure this out. I need to have 3x times x, that will give us 3x squared. And then to get positive 2, I know 2 times 1 is positive 2, right? And I'm going to put down a 2 right here and 1 right here. Because when I take 3x times 2, that will give me 6x. And when I take 1 times this x, that will be another x. 6x plus 1x, that will be a total of 7x, which is the same as that. So we got this right. Okay, now the factoring for the bottom is 3x plus 1. This is how you read the answer from here, right? So first one, 3x plus 1. And then next, we have x plus 2. So that's the second factor, right? So a lot of this have to deal with factoring, right? At the end, we have the x plus 2 in common, so we can cancel them out. Finally, the answer is just 5 on the top over 3x plus 1, and we are done like this.